Ladies and gentlemen, there is an update on the war. Russia now controls 97% of the eastern part of Ukraine. And they said the battles right now are fierce. But Moscow says its forces have overrun almost all of Luhansk province, which is in eastern Ukraine. So the Russians claimed near victory Tuesday in its fight for part of an eastern Ukrainian industrial region, whose capture is one of Moscow's main stated war aims, as Ukraine acknowledged that it was waging a tough battle to keep one of its last cities from falling. Wow. This is actually the fourth month of the war. Russia invasion on Ukraine redoubled its pleas for more heavy weaponry, parry slow and grinding advances by Moscow's troops, which are backed by relentless artillery fire. So it's really a one sided war, y'all, in the region known as Donbas, made up of two eastern provinces. And Moscow is claiming really victory because they got 97%. So if they got 97%, what do Ukraine have? What, a couple of streets? I'm just wondering how to 97, man, you might as well concede with so much of a loss of your country right there. Mm-mm-mm. So crucial to Moscow's eastern campaign is control over the industrial city, one of only two major population centers in the region that Russia has not yet been able to capture. Ukraine said its forces were holding on, and but it's very difficult. I don't see how they can hold on, and at the same time, you're begging for more heavy artillery to come in, and you already lost 97%. Our armed forces are doing their utmost to defend the city. President Zelensky, in his overnight address to the nation, said fierce street fighting was underway, and I guess even in their best effort, they can't hold on. So, Ukrainian officials say Russia has thrown more and more military resources into the fight. And Western military officials said Tuesday the Russian forces were apparently trying to isolate the city by cutting off both the northern and southern approaches. Okay, Russia will almost certainly need to achieve a breakthrough in the area in order to consolidate tactical gains into operational level success in a wider region, British military intelligence said in the latest assessment. Mm-mm-mm. So Zelensky is now saying that Russia has its sight on the southeastern, which is nearly three quarters of a million people live there. And this is actually a gateway into central Ukraine. And Russia is trying to get that area as well. Now, I told y'all, Putin is going to take that whole country. He's not going to just take the eastern part and just and Mariupol and bounce out of there. He's going to take that entire country and it's going to go under Russian rule. Okay. So Zelensky said, "We will do everything for the defense um, along the eastern front line. Civilians are suffering intensified. Bombardment rains down on the city, towns, and villages in the path of Russia's military push over the past 24 hours, Russian forces have fired on more than 20 populated areas in Donbas and Luhansk and Donetsk, the Ukrainian military said. In an operational report Tuesday, Ukraine's military general staff said that in addition to aiming shell fires at towns, villages, the Russians are launching airstrikes on Donetsk. Wow. The Kremlin says it does not deliberately target civilians, which is considered a war crime. But you know what? What war has happened on this planet and civilians didn't get caught up in it? It happens in virtually every war. This war is not going to be any different. But on the ground, mainly elderly residents who have stayed behind, facing punishing daily barrages that force them to, into makeshift underground shelters. So I guess people are just doing whatever they can. We could never imagine a time where we would have to make fires for cooking. This is what a 69-year-old resident has said. Um, she's cooking outside of her apartment building. Well, y'all, you might as well say Donbass is a loss. And they said that is a huge part of Ukraine. So you pretty much got the entire region if you can get Donbass. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Again, the war is now past 100 days. And there's still no end in sight. And like I told y'all before, Russia said this is going to be a long one, you know. But of course, you hear people on YouTube and of course on the media, oh, Russia's going to run out of this and run out of that. Well, that's not what they're saying. They are saying they're in there for the long haul, and this is going to be a long war. That's what Russia is saying. You can't listen to anybody here in the US. They're full of crap. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.